Welcome to the Paradise Falls Community Report. Today's weather, clear skies, calm waters, another perfect day in Paradise Falls.
This?
If you go to Sharky's, don't order the martini shark size.
I know who Cookie is. She's Daddy's other wife. They got married, they had a ceremony and everything on a boat in 1982.
I told you not to see her.
I had to. She wrote Daddy letters for 15 years. You can't turn your back on that.
Where's the aspirin?
In the cupboard.
So can she prove they got married? You know this woman has a claim on our house now. Did you tell her who you are? Did you tell her where we live?
She wrote Daddy letters for 15 years, remember? Anyway, she's coming over for tea this afternoon.
When she gets here, I'll take care of her.
Hey. I made you some tea. Didn't get home till late, so I thought I'd let you sleep in.
What time is it? What time is it? Oh my God.
Hey, you didn't get home till 3.
Now I don't have time for a shower.
So Bradshaw yesterday. Don't worry, I was good. Of course, he did say I'm going to be working very closely with your wife. Did you ever notice how close together his eyes are?
I'm not getting into this with you. I'm not married to Bradshaw.
Hello. It's for you.
Sergeant Hunter speaking. Yeah, I know. No, I slept in. No, I'm ready. I'll be right there. I've got to go.
But you didn't finish your tea.
Be good.
Always.
Sorry, sir, no one's allowed through here.
I understand, son, but I have to get a few things.
My orders are that no one's allowed through here.
I'm the mayor, son. I run this town. Now, you have to let me in there because I need to pick up some papers. Now, unless you want everything to stop, right? Now, you can check them on the way out, okay?
I'm gonna have to record what you're taking.
Of course you do. You got a job to do here, right?
It's those Americans. They come up here and they have no respect.
I don't think it's the Americans.
Well, they're not from around here. Look at that. I didn't touch them. I thought you might want to take fingerprints.
I don't think you can dust a banana for fingerprints. It's kids. It happens every year. They show those horror films at the drive-in. It's Blair Witch.
Who's she?
Never mind. There you go. Problem solved.
You tell that Blair Witch to mind her own business.
I will.
Thank you, officer. It's a report on future possible dump sites. You can read it if you want.
I'm gonna have to tell my superiors.
No, of course you do. Now, you keep up the good work. Don't let anybody in here, huh? I don't want anything stolen.
You alone?
Me and Debbie.
Who's Debbie?
My duck. Every town has to have a statue, and this is going to be ours. What do you think?
Why a duck?
Well, it was supposed to be a loon, but Braga wanted a duck.
Is he ready to go?
To go where?
Ravenheart. I showed you the flyer.
Okay, let me clean up.
Do you need any help?
I'm gonna get you dirty.
Oh, is that a promise? Debbie Duck. That is so lame. Did you see that Blair Witch movie? I think they used stone things in that, didn't they?
I didn't see it.
I'm sure it wasn't bananas.
That's because they don't usually use bananas in scary movies.
What's this?
My report doesn't look too good for your mayor.
I don't think he did it.
He admits he did it. No second gun, no bullet holes, and a strong motive.
Are you gonna arrest him?
Not until I get an okay from my supervisor.
It wasn't until I got into the cab that I realized I had a 50.
Oh, Yvonne, do you have a 20?
No.
Well, I'll get it. Oh, Shirley, this is my sister Yvonne.
They never have the proper change, cabbies. Don't get up.
I wasn't planning to.
Well, looks like you and your sister have done very well for yourselves. Nice home. A lot of personal touches.
I had to give the cab driver a $4 tip. He didn't have any change. Has Yvonne offered you any tea?
Not yet.
I'll put the kettle on then.
I was just telling your sister how lovely your home is. I can certainly see Dominic's touch.
Thank you.
Most of the furniture is mine.
How about the rug?
It's mine.
It's kind of old looking.
Family heirloom.
Oh. I can feel his presence. I don't think I can take this.
Maybe you should go.
I need to sit down. Rose, could you get me a cold compress, please?
You were told the office was off limits.
I had to get some papers. This town doesn't run itself.
Specifically for what?
For a prospective garbage dump.
And that decision had to be made today.
It's my job.
So what really happened?
He had a gun and he shot at me. You keep asking me and I keep telling you the same thing.
But there was no other gun found.
Then someone took it.
There were no other bullet holes found.
Then he shot blanks. He was trying to get me. Ask B. She overheard him talking to Yvonne Bernini. Why would I kill George?
Lakeview. Mansfield didn't want to give up his land for nothing.
Mansfield was overextended at the bank. If I wanted his land, I wouldn't kill him. I'd just wait for him not to pay the property taxes and buy the land when the bank sold it off.
But that would have cost you more than $1.
And right next to her headstone was a pole and some bananas hanging. What do you think?
Tourists? Americans?
I think it's a sign.
Of what? Satanic monkeys?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm here.
My name is Ravenheart. Prepare to be empowered.
It was 1969, and Fenmore was having its own Woodstock. There were dozens of people. That's where I met your father.
Why would you stay with the same man for 30 years? You weren't even living with him.
Well, it was hard at first, but eventually we got married.
Didn't you find it a problem that he already had a wife?
Honey, when it comes to men, nobody's perfect. He made me laugh. Plus, we had a child.
I have another sister?
A brother. Your father always wanted a boy.
You looking for Pete? He's not here.
No, I want to speak to you.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, that's what he says, too. Did you ever hear Mansfield say he was going to get Braga?
Absolutely right over there. He was talking to Yvonne Bernini. He said, clear as day, I'm going to get Braga. And Yvonne heard it too. You should talk to her.
But he didn't say I was going to kill Braga.
No.
So, get Braga could have meant I'm going to get Braga a good deal on Lakeview Properties.
But he didn't say that.
Oh, so you knew about the property deal. $1 for 6 acres of prime cottage land. You don't think that's a possible motive?
It was self-defense.
So not only was our father leading a double life, he was supporting another family. You want to know where all the money went, Rose? That's where it went. To her.
She's sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Your father said he would always help me. I thought his daughters would be kind like him. I guess I was wrong. Half wrong.
Don't worry. We're not trying to get rid of you.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Yvonne, don't you worry. We'll take care of you.
Why don't you use tarot cards?
Ravenheart doesn't believe in that fancy shit. You don't need tarot cards to read a life. Playing cards are good enough. This, 9 of spades, an ill-fated card, foretelling family loss.
Aren't you going to turn it over?
No need to. Ravenheart can feel its power from here. Go ahead.
Amazing. Can I ask you about my friend Maria Finfer? Somebody put bananas over her grave.
Ravenheart will tell you something about this Maria Finfer. She has the evil eye.
Well, she's been dead for over 30 years.
And how long do you think a soul exists? There are dark forces at work in this town. One ties bananas over the source of the evil eye. They absorb black energy. If the bananas turn color, evil is present.
The bananas were black.
All bananas turn black.
This card is your future. What would you like Ravenheart to see?
We overheard you and George talking. He said he was going to get Braga. Is that true?
It doesn't sound like him, but it's true. George and Pete didn't get along.
Did it have anything to do with the Lakeview deal?
Well, the mayor is making it difficult for George to get building permits.
So he was angry.
Of course, he couldn't build. He was going to talk to the mayor, get him to see reason. Maybe that's what we heard, get Braga to see reason.
Maybe. Thanks for your time, and sorry to take you away from your guest.
No problem. In fact, maybe you should come back in 10 minutes. There might be another murder.
6 of diamonds.
Is that good?
6 of diamonds means the end of a relationship, though not a serious one. If need be, I can do a sex conjure for the two of you.
Could you do that?
I don't think so.
Or perhaps you would like an amulet, like the one Mrs. Morrison has purchased. Guaranteed to ward off the evil eye. If you want to check, squint. If you see dark flecks in the air, it is caused by negativity. Should this happen, come back to Ravenheart.
Oh, I will.
And you should too.
I will.
What I don't understand is if he loved you like you say, why didn't he move in with you?
I guess you don't know your father very well. He was a devout Catholic. He was. He wasn't going to leave his first wife.
But he married you.
On a boat, not in the house of the Lord. He didn't want to break your mother's heart. Oh, which reminds me, I should be going.
Already?
Rose.
We don't want your mother to find me here. Even though he's passed, I don't think you'd want her to know.
Our mother is dead. She died 2 years ago of cancer.
She's dead? The bastard, he lied to me.
Well, I guess you don't know my father very well.
When all this blows over, I think we should take a vacation, just the two of us.
Yeah, there were 2 shots fired. Someone must have heard them.
I want to go somewhere where nobody speaks English. What do you say, Grimes?
Someone else must have taken the gun. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Brad's shot. It's the only thing that makes sense.
They're not going to arrest the mayor.
Oh, yes, they will. They're out to get me.
Well, they're not going to. Because I won't let them. I won't let them. I think he's cute.
2 beers.
I think you're jealous.
Billy is not jealous. Billy thinks Ravenheart is an asshole.
Well, I like the way he says his name. And I really like this necklace he gave me.
He can give you anything. You pay $10 for that.
Yeah, but the old lady had to pay 50. I think he likes me.
2 burgers. That'll keep him busy. Billy wants a kiss.
I knew you were gonna do that.
How'd you know?
Your cab's here, Shirley.
Oh, I better be going.
Already. Funny how 6 hours can just whiz by.
Rose, can I trouble you for another 20? That driver is not going to have change for a 50, I just know it.
Sure.
You're a dear.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Yvonne, it's been interesting.
Don't you dare say a word. Daddy wanted us to help that woman. That woman needs help.
Too easy.
see, where is Mr. Finfer? Oh, Mr. Finfer.
I want to do this with respect.
He's not the Pope.
We owe it to be. Mayor Braga, could you step outside with us, please?
I was expecting you to.
Yeah, just step outside.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm afraid you are.
If you two arrest me, I'm going to have both your badges. I know your supervisor, and I'm going to call him.
He already knows.
There's no need for that. He's not a criminal.
Honey, call my lawyer. Tell him to meet me at the station.
I'm coming with you.
Just call my lawyer.
Yes, this is Mr. Bloom. I'm calling on behalf of the mayor. They have just arrested him.